Hey Gold Rush Crypto fam! What if I told you that Pi coin's value could skyrocket to the point that it might shake the global economy? Yes, you heard that right. With the Pi network approaching its highly anticipated mainnet launch, questions are bubbling up. Could the Pi coin's global consensus value, GCV, of $314,159 spark inflation? Or could it unlock an era of financial innovation? Stick with me because today, we're diving deep into this hot topic, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Welcome to the Gold Rush Crypto Daily channel, your go-to source for the latest in blockchain, crypto trends, and the future of decentralized finance. If you're new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button and tap the notification bell, so you never miss out on future updates that could change the way you think about money. In today's video, we'll explore whether Pi coin's explosive value could bring about inflation or if it's set to revolutionize how we use digital assets in the real world. I'll break down the arguments, give you my take, and you can decide for yourself. Plus, I'll share insights you won't find anywhere else. So, let's get into it. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, imagine this. You wake up one day, check your wallet, and realize that your Pi coin holdings are worth thousands, maybe even millions. But what if that value spike causes the prices of everyday goods and services to soar? Would your Pi still hold the same power, or would inflation erode it? You'll want to stick around because we're covering all sides of this debate, and by the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer understanding of what's really at stake with Pi coin's value. The mainnet launch and what it means for Pi coin. Let's start with some basics. Pi network is inching ever closer to its mainnet launch, and that's got everyone excited. We're seeing features like smart contracts, listing functions, and mainnet launch triggers rolling out. But there's a catch. Before the core team can fully launch the mainnet, they need to select at least 10,000 nodes to make it happen. This means we're at a critical juncture. Once these nodes are set, the official launch date will be locked in, and Pi pioneers could soon be able to spend their coins on real goods and services. Sounds great, right? Well, not everyone is convinced that this will be a smooth ride. Some are worried that Pi coin's GCV, which is currently pegged at a staggering $314,159 per Pi, might trigger inflation once pioneers start spending their hard-earned Pi. Inflation fears, real or overblown? So, what's the big concern? In simple terms, inflation happens when the prices of goods and services in an economy rise, usually because there's too much money chasing too few goods. If Pi is valued too high, the fear is that people will rush to spend it, driving up demand for goods and services and causing prices to skyrocket. But hold on. Let's look at the context here. Pi network's pioneers represent less than 1% of the global population. That's a tiny fraction. While the initial spending surge could affect local economies, it's unlikely that this small group could trigger inflation on a global scale. The number of pioneers using Pi at launch is limited, and even fewer will have significant amounts to spend. In fact, reports suggest that over 75% of Pi pioneers hold less than 15 Pi in their wallets. That scarcity of Pi might act as a stabilizing force. With less Pi in circulation, its high value could be more sustainable and less likely to spark the inflationary spiral some are worried about. Still, the concern isn't completely off the table. It all depends on how Pi is adopted after launch. GCV. A game changer or economic risk? Let's switch gears for a moment. There's another school of thought that sees Pi's global consensus value not as a risk, but as a potential game changer. Imagine Pi coin valued at $314,159. That's not just life-changing for individual pioneers, it could have ripple effects across industries. A high GCV could drive mass adoption, attracting new pioneers and investors to the Pi network. As more people scramble to get their hands on Pi, markets could adjust, creating a boom in the blockchain and crypto industries. Think about it. Pi could become the cryptocurrency that finally breaks through to mainstream use, pushing blockchain technology into the heart of the global economy. We might even see innovation across sectors like finance, e-commerce, and even governance. Pi coin could attract new investments, driving job creation and providing more opportunities, especially in countries where traditional banking systems fall short. In this scenario, Pi isn't just a currency, it's a symbol of global financial inclusion and innovation. Will GCV trigger inflation or drive progress? The real question isn't whether Pi will trigger inflation, it's how well the Pi network community manages the transition into the real world. A high GCV could tempt pioneers to go on spending sprees, yes. But if the Pi ecosystem builds a stable foundation for its economy, GCV could become a springboard for a more inclusive and dynamic global financial system. Imagine Pi as the catalyst that encourages businesses to accept digital currencies, inspiring governments to consider blockchain for transparency and accountability, or pushing developers to create groundbreaking decentralized applications, DApps. This isn't just speculation. Pi Network's core team is laying the groundwork for a comprehensive ecosystem that could make all of this possible. Now, before we get to the final thoughts, let me remind you, if you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth analyses like this. So, what do you think? Will Pi coin's massive value trigger inflation, or will it help usher in a new era of global economic progress? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your take on this. And don't forget, the Pi Network's future isn't set in stone. It's up to us, the pioneers, the community, and innovators, to shape what's next. I appreciate you sticking with me through this deep dive, and if you're hungry for more insights like this one, check out my other videos right here on the Gold Rush Crypto Daily channel. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.